Hey guys, legal marketing mentor Scott DeSalvo here, and I thought I'd shoot you another video. I got a question from somebody who contacted my office about me helping them with their legal marketing, and we jawboned on the telephone for a little bit, and they basically asked me, hey, if you're a lawyer and you have a successful law practice, why are you, adding more to your plate? Why are you doing it? So if you'll permit me, if you'll give me 2 or 3 minutes of your time, I'd like to tell you why, because I think it's important that you know. So when I grew up working class, my dad was a truck driver. We didn't have, we had as many high school dropouts as did high school grads, and no college grads and no business owners in my family. So when I was about 9 years old, my father got catastrophically injured at work, and he hired a bad lawyer, and he went up against a really terrible insurance company. And the Reader's Digest version of this is, with a bad lawyer and an insurance company playing every dirty trick in the book, my dad's case went on for 17 years. And my father was my first client, because at the end of the case, when he finally got paid, his lawyer sued him to collect more than half of the attorney's fee. So right out of law school, before I was even licensed, I argued the appeal in circuit court, and then I did the appellate brief and argued before the Illinois appellate court on my father's case. So that motivated me, because I saw firsthand what happens when a lawyer who doesn't care has a case, because you're at the mercy of an insurance industry that will chew you up and spit you out. Similar story for why I'm doing lawyer marketing. Now, if I hadn't figured out how to automate generating leads and generating clients, do it very effectively, and then automating my law firm, there's no way I could help people learn what I've learned about running a law firm, and mainly about marketing. But I have, and so that's why I'm doing it. And you become a lawyer, and a few years into my career, I realized, as a plaintiff's personal injury associate, the only way I was going to have sanity, the only way I was going to have any control over my destiny and my career, is to generate business. So I started learning marketing early in my career. And, I fell for every trick in the book. I'm the guy who spent thousands of dollars a month on a website that didn't produce, and then I went out and hired another company who did the same thing to me. Over the course of the years, I did that multiple times. Pay-per-click companies, you name it, general marketing companies, joining marketing groups, working mainly with non-lawyers who, literally saw lawyers as, okay, well, they're desperate for success and they can make a lot of money on their cases, so I'm going to charge them a lot of money. But here's what I discovered. Their business model is constantly be marketing to get more lawyers to work for, because ultimately we know that the lawyer's only going to stay with us for a year or two, because we never deliver results. And when we get on the phone with the lawyer, our whole job is to calm the lawyer down and promise them that, oh, results are 3 months away, results are 60 days away, just be patient. It takes a year for these strategies, and all that stuff. I heard that over and over and over and over. And little by little, my marketing knowledge grew. And I finally realized that I could not hire somebody to do my thinking for me. So a wise man once told me early in my career that it's really true, okay? One of the most important things I was ever taught. I didn't believe it at the time, and I certainly didn't heed it, but I've certainly learned that it's true. There's two things that you as a lawyer can never take your eyes off. One is the money, and the other is the marketing. Because the marketing is basically your business. Without business, your business is not a business, it's a hobby. And you have to take, more than just about anything else in your practice, you have to keep an eye on your money to make sure no one's stealing from you. And you have to keep your eye on your marketing, because you need a constant flow of new cases and clients. And if you don't have that, you're not going to stay open, or you're going to launch and you're going to be closed in a year or two. No matter how much money you have built up, no matter how much money you borrow, you need a steady source of new cases. So that's thank goodness I was able to figure out, and I've got several systems in place now that work really well for me. My law firm runs on autopilot, including the marketing. I don't do any manual labor. People reach out to me with their cases, and I decide whether I want them or not. And it's I'm going to tell you it is a beautiful position to be in, and it's the position I want you to be in, right? I'm one of these people who's motivated by helping people, and I get angry when I see people being taken advantage of, and lawyers are being taken advantage of so much. We're generally people who care about injured people, or even if we're not talking about injury law, people who are in need of a lawyer and don't know what to do. You probably went into law at least partially because you care about people and you want to help them. Well, I'm going to tell you, these marketing people don't care about that, right? They want your money. They don't know what it's like to be a lawyer. They don't know how hard you work. They just want your money until you wise up and move on to the next marketer. That's a terrible business model, and all they're doing is making lawyers' lives harder. They're giving lawyers less hope for having the practice that they've always wanted. And that's what motivated me. My law firm's running great, but I want to take the things I've developed and learned over 2 decades and the stuff that's really, really working. And I want to give it to lawyers who are good people who want to stay in the practice and want to practice their profession. The beauty of it is this stuff is automated and it's not expensive to implement, and you don't have to be a technical genius to implement the stuff either, right? So that's, similar to my dad's story where I saw firsthand how he got screwed over by the insurance industry. I want to help lawyers who want the dream practice they have always wanted, but can't get there because they don't have that source of business and they don't understand the automations, the ways I've put my practice on autopilot and have been successful. So that's why I do what I do. If I can help you, please reach out. You can see my website. I'll try and leave my phone number somewhere around this video, but you can always reach my website, which is lawclientsrightnow.com. Lawclientsrightnow.com. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you're having a great day, and take care.